welcome back. Today we are doing a 20-minute full body strength workout. For this workout, all you will need is one dumbbell. Today I'm using a single 10-pound dumbbell, but you can use whatever you have access to at home. We're going to be doing 2 rounds of this workout. Each of the exercises are 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Just make sure you can see your screen so you can follow along with me. Without further ado, let's get to it. Alright guys, we're first going to start off by doing a full sit-up. You can have your legs bent or straight, whatever works for you. Dumbbells above head, we come up. You're doing 4 twists. 2, 3, 4. Dumbbell back to chest, lower down. Up and twist. Make sure you're sitting all the way back into those twists. Good. All right, we're going to stand up. Next up, you're going to do a single leg RDL. So choose a side. You're sitting back into this heel. Dumbbells in opposite hand. You're going to come up and then do a shoulder press up at the top. So coming down, pressing through that heel, squeezing that glute, and up. Really make sure you're sitting into the supporting leg so you're feeling it in that glute as you come up. And as you extend that arm up, don't walk that elbow out at the top. Drop your weight, we're taking a 15-second rest, and we're going to do the other leg. So for this position, for the single leg RDL, your back leg is popped, this front leg is slightly bent, and your focus is on this heel so that you're hinging at the hips, sending that booty back, and then you're squeezing through that glute. Work. All right, we're coming down to the ground. You're going to be in a bear hold position. I'm setting my dumbbell up like this, but depending on what you're using, you can have it just out in front of you. You're going to hold this bear claw position, and then you're just going to tap the dumbbell in front of you with either arm. So try to keep the body nice and still. Keep that core tight so you're not rocking from side to side. Next up, holding the dumbbell, you're going to do an ab in and out. As you extend out at the bottom, dumbbell comes down. As you come up, you're doing like a curl motion with your arms. Here we go, 45 seconds. Out and in. Try to move the body as one unit. Get to extend those arms all the way out at the bottom. Last one. Good, standing up. Next up, we are doing a squat, and at the top of your squat, you're going to do a front raise. So dumbbell stays down as you come down for the squat, and then raise it up. Here we go. Try not to drop the chest as you come forward. Keep the body up. Sit into that squat, into those heels, and then control the upper body. Try to think of pressing those knees outward as you come down for that squat. Don't let them cave in. You're holding the dumbbell the same way, coming down, hinging at the hips, sitting in the heels, back is nice and flat, coming up. As you come up, dumbbell comes up all the way overhead, and then you're going to do a tricep extension at the top. Then control down, sit into the heels, dumbbell comes up, keep that core tight, lock those elbows, and control down. Really think about the core as you bring that arm or those arms up. Good. Next up, we're going to do some curtsy lunges. So I'm stepping to the right, the dumbbell's in my left hand. Step, lunge, then you're going to step through the center, arm comes up to the side for a side lateral raise, switch hands, lunge, and rise. Make sure the arm is coming out a little bit in front of you, not directly out to the side, so you're protecting that shoulder. Sit all the way down into the lunge. Last one. Good, back down to the ground. We're going to do some glute bridges. As you're doing your glute bridge, you're going to do a chest press with the dumbbell. So as you come up, arms press the dumbbell up, and then slowly control down. So notice I'm not taking a super long pause at the bottom. I'm just tapping my booty to the floor and then sending it right back up. Good, flip it over. We are going to do a plank. So you're going to do this plank on your hands. Dumbbell's going to start off to one side. Without swaying the body, you're going to grab the dumbbell, move it over to the other side. Place that hand down, reach through, and grab. Here we go. So try to keep the body as still as possible. The end of round one. We're gonna repeat that all again, starting off with our full sit-ups to twists. As you're doing this sit-up, make sure you're sitting all the way up before you come back down and twist it out. Again, you can have your legs straight or bent, totally up to you. Good, standing up. Next up is our deadlift to shoulder press, single leg deadlift. So again, pop that back foot, sit into the supporting leg, into that glute, hinge at the hips, and squeeze. Keep everything strong, move the body as one unit. Good, 15-second rest, you can grab that dumbbell. We're gonna do the other leg. Here we go, keep that back nice and flat. Hinge at the hips, and then don't forget to keep a slight bend in that elbow at the top. Good, heading to the ground. Set that dumbbell up. You're holding that bear crawl position. Make sure that your back is nice and flat as you hold this position. And again, try not to sway the body. Good, on your back. Next up is our ab out and in with the curl. Don't forget to extend the arms all the way out at the bottom, and then try and lock those elbows and just bring those forearms close to your chest. tension on your glutes. So you're coming down, squeeze those glutes, and then hold it there at the top as you raise those arms forward. Sit into those heels, press those knees out. Next up is our deadlift. Bringing the arms all the way up and then doing that tricep extension. So this exercise is really about control and making sure that you're hitting that spot at the bottom. You're all the way down in the deadlift, hinging those hips and pressing those hips forward. Keeping that core tight, hitting this position, locking those elbows. Drop it down, back up.
We got this conversation, and you seem to agree with me. When there's complications, you draw and leave me to be. When there's a problem, you become like a wall. Every time I
Good. Next up is our curtsy lunges with our side lateral raise. Make sure you're not raising that arm too high up. It should be directly up from your shoulder or even just a tad bit lower, and then a little bit in front of you. Here we go. Palms are facing the floor. Sit into that supporting heel and that curtsy lunge. Good. To the ground. We're doing glute bridges, and then our plank, and then we're done. So again, don't spend too long here at the bottom. You're just tapping that booty to the floor, and then sending those hips all the way up. Press those shoulder blades down the back so that you're using those chest muscles. You can lift the toes up off the ground like I am, just to make sure you're really sitting into those heels and feeling it in those glutes. Last exercise, we're doing plank. If moving the dumbbell is too much and you feel like you can't do it any longer, I just want you to hold plank, but try not to drop the whole 45 seconds. Here we go. body strength workout. If you are looking for structured workout programs designed by me, make sure to check out the MadFit app. You can download your 7-day free trial by clicking the link in the description. If you guys enjoyed this one, give it a thumbs up. Let me know how you did in the comments down below. And if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on your post notifications so you don't miss another video from me, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.
Feel the difference with Nivea Essentially Enriched Lotion, infused with nourishing serum and almond oil. Get